Welcome back here in this new tutorial in Microsoft Excel. Today we are going to learn how to use the VLOOKUP function exact match. VLOOKUP function is one of the very useful and mostly talked Microsoft Excel function. The basic use of this is to get data from one table to another based on a lookup value. For example, here in this data, in the first table, I have the data of item-wise sales in different stores. I need to fill this second table with the quantity sold details. In this case, I can use the VLOOKUP exact match. Now, let's look at the description of the function. VLOOKUP looks for a value in the leftmost column of a table, and then returns a value in the same row from a column you specify. Here in the leftmost column of first table, there are item names. So the item name given here in Table 2 will be looked up in Table 1 left column. And when the value is found, it checks for the result in the same row from a column specified. For example, for store A, the column number is 3 in the source table. When the item heater is found in the left column, then it will check for the result in the same row of the third column. Then display the result. Let's use the formula here in the H5 cell. Press equals, then type VLOOKUP. Open a bracket. In the lookup value, click on the item name here in this G5 cell. Now, lock the column G, because when this formula will be copied to right, G column should remain constant. To lock it, press the F4 key 3 times in the keyboard. This applies $symbol before column G. You can apply the $symbol manually too. Then give a comma. In the table array parameter, select the source table or the first table here. Then lock this whole range by pressing F4 key 1 time in the keyboard. Because, when we copy this formula for other cells, this table array should be same. Then give a comma. In the column index number parameter, put the column number for store A. That is the column number 3. Then give a comma. Now in the range lookup parameter, double-click on the exact match option. This will be given by false. Alternatively, you can type 0 as well. Close the bracket. Then press enter. Now the sales of heater in store A is given as 31 unit, which is picked up from this cell. Now drag the formula for store B. Then, change the column index number for store B here in the formula. Double-click in formula. Then change the column index number of 3 to 5. Because store B sales is in the 5th column. Then press enter. Here you may be thinking that changing this column index number is a time-consuming thing, especially if there is large data. Not to worry. There are multiple ways to automate this, which we will look in upcoming video tutorials. Now, select these 2 cells, click and hold the fill handle and drag the formulas down. All values are now calculated. So, this is how we use VLOOKUP function exact match in Microsoft Excel. While using VLOOKUP, if your data has duplicate values in left column, then it will display result from first match only. In next video tutorial, we will learn how to automate the column index number of VLOOKUP by combining the match function. If you want to practice this function, download this sample workbook from video description below. If you are new here in this channel, consider subscribing this channel. See you in next video tutorial.